What's up everyone, welcome to another episode of Proxy Nexus Toolkit Master. The last episode was my absolute favorite so far, with in particular the Proxy Nexus recall looking incredibly useful. At the end of the episode we got promoted to Master League, and that means there's only one league between us and Grandmaster. Let's begin. Alright, the first opponent of the day is a Protoss player. Now today, I wanted to focus a little bit more on maybe taking some hidden expansions, though I'm not sure how good the hidden expansion strategy is against Protoss, but I'm still going to try it because today is going to be the hidden expansion episode. Though in the past, I feel like I would say that this episode is going to be in this theme, but then I ended up getting another crazy idea and just executing that instead. Now I'm going to go for a wall off. I think in PvP, if you're going to go for a hidden expansion, the main idea behind this is that you want your opponent to think you're going for a one base all-in, and then you're just mining. Now I've explained it before, this map is altitude. It has a very interesting gold-based mechanic where you can kill these rocks to kill the watchtower and then take the base. I don't think I can kill that anytime soon, so I was actually kind of considering to just build a Nexus next to the watchtower, which sounds really ridiculous, but I also think it would be quite funny. And what is better than hiding in plain sight, right? I mean, you know, in the past few episodes I've been building Nexi in people's bases, so I guess I might as well take the gold base with it. Now, what build can actually allow me to make that, I wonder? Oh, I was going to say, that probe scout is looking a little bit suspicious, but he did go back in. I'm gonna go for my second gas. He actually could have stolen it. I feel like that's a pretty good move to do in PvP. Maybe you should always do that. That's why you have to build the gas so fast, but for some reason I keep forgetting to do that. I'm gonna put a few guys on gas here. Oh, hold on, guys. You remember from the last episode how... Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, I think I might change my plans already, because in the last episode, Proxy Nexus in the main base seemed like a really good strategy against people going for a one gate expand. This looks like a one gate... I'm not sure where that probe is going, but this looks like a one gate expand to me. So maybe I can go for the reactive Proxy Nexus again, because I really wanted to test how good this strategy actually is more than anything else. Now, when I don't want to deny it for too long, I just go back into his main base. Now, when exactly did I take the Nexus? Did I make it before the Adepts or after? That is something I'm not 100% sure about. I think I'm just... Let's see how the timing works out, right? Should I chrono boost the... How long does Warp Gate take? Warp Gate takes 100 seconds and Nexus takes 71 seconds. So maybe one chrono boost on the Warp Gate should be fine, and then I'm gonna put down a Nexus right here. The thing is, he's probably gonna check here at some point just because I could build a pylon there, right? That is always gonna be a pretty big threat, but here we go. It's not gonna be a pylon, it's gonna be something completely different. He's already building a Robo Bay. Okay, that could potentially be scary. Ah, yeah, he's gonna make Immortals from that, which is annoying. Let's make sure to kill this probe, and then I'm gonna get the hell out of there. Get 2 Adepts across. What is the timing gonna be on these Adepts? I think the Adepts are gonna finish before the Nexus no matter what. I'm gonna have to make another pylon. What sucks here for me is that I want to make a pylon in his base and start getting batteries, kind of like I did in the last episode. But he's gonna have units already, which will make that impossible. Though keep in mind, I can also always make... workers from that Nexus, at least if it finishes, right? Now, oh, I do need to get 2 more Adepts quickly. There we go. That is the main part of the strategy, of course. And I can only imagine that he's making an Immortal right now. I'm gonna try to make use fully of my distraction powers and actually make a pylon here, pretending to make a battery later on. I can probably kill that Adept. The Immortal's not here yet. Maybe I can shade in if he's not paying attention. There you go. He's gonna let me kill the battery, which is really nice. And I think I'm gonna make something like a Twilight behind it. That Nexus is about to finish at the same time as my Adepts. Now, I don't think I can still get in here, but I'm gonna... Wait, they could finish on the wrong side? Oh no, did I miss recall? Well, I mean... Oh no, okay, they can actually fit. I thought I just blocked it all of my own Adepts on accident. That would have been absolute tragedy. There, let's see how many workers we can kill with this. I'm also gonna start making some batteries over here. I do have a third... Yeah, I do have a third gateway, exactly. Now, these are going to kill the pylon at some point. I don't know when it's going to be, but they'll kill it at some point. I just want to make sure to be as annoying as humanly possible, really. That's the main goal here. Let's kill another probe. Let's start chrono boosting Blink. And maybe now it's the best idea for me to go for the gold base after all. He is 2 freaking Immortals, guys. I will not be able to finish him. I can sneak another probe into his base, though. I think he... Yeah, exactly. I predicted it correctly. He's going to try to defend this. And I have a couple batteries here, so I'm going to distract him and start killing probes again at the same time. And then I'm going to go for that gold base over here. That was the plan. Now, obviously, It's not going 100% as planned. As you can see, his he has 3 immortals now. Oh my goodness, no, please stop. I don't want to fight against that many immortals. Now, it looks like he's going for the Nexus. Yeah, I'll probably just sacrifice this to get more probes, because I just need to get a little bit further ahead. There's one more I can kill. Oh, wait, maybe he didn't see that. I'm not 100% convinced. Ah, never mind, the immortal popped out. That is unfortunate. I mean, I'm gonna go for my blink. These are actually my only units. I didn't realize that was the case, but these are my only units. Now, I guess I might as well make a pylon here as well. So now the situation is, I probably have roughly the same amount of probes as him. He has a way bigger army, and he has 2 Nexus done already. So yeah, we're definitely not the most successful attack yet. I do think I committed to this very hard. I'm still convinced this could be a pretty good strategy. I just really went in 100%. I could have just not made the 3rd gateway, for example, right? Oh, this is an opportunity for me, though. It's time to see if I can use some of my multitasking skills. I'm just gonna go out on the map with these and try to get in his base. I can only imagine that he thinks that I have my natural, right? Like, I doubt he's ever gonna realize I have this Nexus. I'm gonna recall a bunch of probes there, actually. Try to see if that's gonna give me a decent amount of mining, at least. I'm just gonna warp a few more sentries. There we go. Maybe I can... Oh, that's a really bad force field, but I guess it's gonna work out just fine. There we go, doing some damage. And now I'm gonna kill a lot of workers for free, which is awesome. There we go. I want to save at least this 1 sentry for a while. And now the thing is, guys, I have Blink. I can outmaneuver him forever with these Stalkers. And this is what's gonna get me back into the game. I felt like we were decently behind, but now I think it's gonna be pretty alright after killing all these probes. These immortals should not be catching me too fast. Look how many workers are going down here. I can even go back to the next base. There we go. There's a few pros left here to kill. And we've actually completely climbed back into the game with this move. That was fantastic. Oh, I do have a few guys mining gas for no reason. Oh, I have a sick idea, actually. Oh, wait. Let me use my... I don't have too many Protoss skills, but I have a few, so let me use them. I can hallucinate a Phoenix and then blink into the main base. That's going to be a pretty cool idea. I'm also going to mine from this gas. Sadly, it is just a normal gas, but I think it's going to do the trick just fine. Let's get a Phoenix going, and then I can actually, despite not having a Robo or not having a Stargate to make air units, I can still blink it to his main base, which is going to be super cool. I might have to make a battery here, or maybe I should get detection at some point. Like, I don't know what my opponent's going to do after this, but detection at some point might be a good idea. I'm just gonna... Oh, actually, I think I can kill that, right? Let me trigger the shields on that immortal. There we go. I'm gonna kill both of these immortals, and yeah, now we're just in a fantastic spot. He didn't quite leave enough. I got 2 immortals there, and we're only getting further and further ahead. The Phoenix is gonna die. I mean, it's already running out of juice anyway. Now, I kind of want to take the other gold too. I want this to be as confusing as possible. Keep in mind, guys, he still has no idea that I have this base. Well, he might think there is a base on the map, but I don't think he knows I have this base in particular, right? I really wonder what the numbers are on this, by the way. Like, how much am I actually mining from that? I don't know. It would be really funny to see the numbers on that. And let's just get another Phoenix going. I'll get a few more Stalkers over here. I'm still only sitting on 3 gates, but for some reason it is all I need. Let's get this Robo hotkeyed. I don't want to show my Phoenix, obviously, because then he'll know what's going on. Let's get these sentries over here. And then you guys can blink in, get another Nexus. This is the best thing about proxying bases, by the way. Oh, okay, yeah, he saw us coming, guys. I have a feeling that he knew where we were here. There's probably an observer right there. Let's just go for some more probes then. I'll get a few more gateways as well. Because I really think, especially if we get charge up, I'm making charge right now. I don't think you can really kill that many charge slots with Stalker Immortal. Like, there's no splash damage, so these Zealots are going to do absolutely crazy. Now, we do know he has an Observer, or he has 500 IQ. Both of those are possible, because he was in the right location with quite literally all of his units, I think. So that does show that he has a good amount of vision. I'm gonna go for a Templar Archives as well. And I think this is really cool, because I feel like we're winning with the expansion this time. If we didn't have this expo, we would have been in a lot of trouble. With this expansion, we're actually pretty massively ahead here. Unless we are mining way less than I think we are. That's obviously a possibility. I'm gonna keep sending over workers. I mean, maybe at some point he would have flown over my base with the Observer that he had. Okay. Oh, charge already done. I didn't realize that. That's faster than I thought. Yeah, let's just run away. Oh, you might see this base now. Let's see, that it would be unfortunate. I mean, I'm just rallying probes across the map. It looks really dumb. Like, I accidentally sent probes here, but no, these probes are actually supposed to cover because I have a fully mining base. Probably should go for a Warp Prism as well. There we go. Try to maybe chrono boost these gateways a bunch. That could be pretty nice. I mean, this base is already set. Guys, we have over 50 workers. Like, I think my opponent probably has 30 because he looked like he had no gases here. The mineral line was looking a little bit shabby there. So I think we might have like double the income of our opponent right now. Let's get a battery here as well. And with this amount of zealots, I would say we can probably go for it. Like, I needed just a few amount of zealots so I can overpower my opponent. That's all I really needed. Looks like he's still back in his natural. Like, he really doesn't trust me. Observer goes down. I'm not sure if there's a battery here, actually. Yeah, he doesn't have a battery, and now we're just gonna go in. These Immortals are gonna fall pretty fast. He does have Blink. He blinks in the Zealots. That is not usually what you want to do. Look at his Archon as well. He's having a fantastic time. He went for DTs, but we had the Observer, and there we go. He had a decent amount of money and stuff, but look at the income. Oh my goodness, guys. The gold income is actually pretty crazy. Almost 3,000 minerals with just 52 SEVs. So, despite the long distance mining, it seems like it's still better than a normal base. Normally, you really would not have this much income. I do have to say, by the way, this gold base is insane. Normally, gold bases only have space for 12 workers. These actually have 16. Well, I think there's a really nice warm-up game. The opening strategy didn't work quite as well as I had hoped, but I do have plans to make it better. Let's go to game number 2. All right, game number 2 against a 4-7 Terran. All right, that's going to be the hardest opponent yet. And I'm pretty scared because, as you guys have seen in the past few episodes, we have definitely struggled already. Our Proxy Nexus against Terran haven't been that strong. Now, to be fair, at least the last one I remember that was a bit off was when I tried to build a Nexus in the middle of a Terran's base and recall all my probes and zealots to it. That one didn't really work out. We still managed to win the game because the opponent ended up giving away all of his units for free to me. But besides that, I do have some other ideas. I want to try... I think I might have talked about this in the first or second episode. I want to try the Proxy Nexus that SOS used in a GSL against, I think it was Bunny, where he just ended up recalling 3 Adepts in the base. And then just trying to one-shot SCVs and then following it up with a DT Rush. Because that build was so absurd. Well, at the same time, I could kind of see the potential a little bit, you know? Like, obviously, it might not be the best build to use on the ladder or anything like that, but I could see the potential a little bit. So I think I want to try that build. And let's see what's going on first. Step first of playing Protoss against Terran. You always annoy the Terran player by attacking the SCV. Now, this one is actually in a perfect spot. There we go. And then they're going to have to pull another SCV, which I'm also going to annoy on its own turn. And then as soon as you run out of shields, you just start running around again. Yeah, this is indeed how to annoy Terran 101, guys. Here you go. Probably shouldn't do this to my, you know, originally Terran audience, but it's okay. You guys will learn to deal with it. I'm sure Proxy Nexus isn't the biggest of your worries anyway. At least I would hope so. Okay, so there's the core. And now at some point, I would kind of imagine that he stops chasing this exactly. Let's see, is this a double gas? Oh, it is actually a double gas, looks like, because he wanted to make something there. And there we go, the Nexus is going down. You might think, why are you building it so far forward? When SOS did this build, he didn't even hide it at all, so I feel like I'm already being relatively stealth with this. I'm not quite sure how stealth you really need to be with a strategy this silly, but I guess we're gonna find out soon enough. And now we're just gonna be chronoing Adepts across the map. The intention here is that I also take my own Nexus, like this is not a 100% all-in just yet. And let's see, yeah, there is indeed no command center here, so it does seem to be a double gas. He's making a bunker. Probably because I don't have a Nexus, but now I'm a little bit confused. Like, the bunker is very early. I guess he didn't manage to scout for proxies yet, and that's why he was a little bit scared. I'm gonna chrono the Adepts because I want to have 3 by the time the Nexus finishes. He now finds my Nexus, and now I want to see what he's gonna do about it, because it's obviously a little bit ridiculous to find a random Nexus there on the map. Let's see, I'm gonna get one more. I should probably keep these Adepts together. I'm actually gonna shade this one in once, and then I'll get my Adepts to be together again. Let's see what's going on here. He does have... Okay, there's a tech lab building, or he has a tech lab ready on the factory, I assume it is. Yeah, I do have to say, his build is going to be very good against this just because his factory was so fast. Now, the Twilight Council is up. Let's see, I got a probe, and now we're just going to try to recall all of these Adepts and try to one-shot a bunch of SCVs, basically. That's the plan. There we go. Gonna shade those straight in. And then I'll build a pylon here. Yeah, you can see he already has the Cyclone, which is gonna make this super, super tough. Now, the lock-on doesn't break. Oh, no, I targeted Command Center on accident. There we go. Can we get that red HP one? There's another red HP one. Oh, I did get it. Okay, that's beautiful. And then we're just going to make a DT shrine at home. And this is pretty much the plan. It's definitely not a very, you know, foul-proof plan. I'm actually managing to distract him with this a little bit, which is kind of funny. But did we get massively behind or not with this? I don't know. Like, the point of this whole rush is he's distracted and I have the pylon over here. Now, a few things can happen. Maybe he A-moved here and he's not going to pull the units back and then he'll see the pylon. So I guess we'll just have to see what's the movement of the units. Did he A-move them? He didn't A-move them and he's not going to see the pylon, guys. That DT shrine with the pylon in the main might actually work out perfectly. Now, my gates are not quite finished. I'm also trying to get... This strategy is actually sick, because who the hell would scout for a pylon after all that, right? I should probably get a battery here, else I might just die to a random attack. But oh my god, this is going to be so incredibly cool, guys. If he doesn't have an answer for this, this is going to be hilarious, because he basically thinks, man, this is the worst cheese I've seen in my life. I was playing double gas, and I lost 2 SCVs for a whole Nexus and 3 adepts. It's absolutely nothing. But he is obviously going to forget about that. Oh, the battery's not finished yet. Maybe I can save this one. Okay, I'm not going to say. This is going to be quite the dance, I have to say. I'm going to get 1 or 2 DTs in his base. And I guess I will just try to split them. Man, this is going to be great. I'm already excited for this. I hope he macroed well and doesn't have a million scans. I think he locked onto the wrong thing. There you go. Does he have... Okay. Yeah, there's absolutely no detection here. He does have a few scans, but it's just not going to be enough, I think. My DT... Oh, I did actually lose the DT. That's a pretty big mistake there. I don't think I should have lost it, probably. Let's try to go down here and do some more damage. Keep in mind, I do... Oh, he's going to go back home without killing the Nexus? No freaking way. You cannot be doing that, my man. I have another pylon in the base. Like, the thing here is, guys, he's never going to have enough scans to deal with this. Like, he needs to kill me as well. He's making a massive mistake by going back. Because he only has 1 orbital. I can just warp infinite DTs into his base. He's gonna try to make a Raven. That is a good choice for sure. But he's just taking way too much damage. Like, this is incredibly painful. As you can see, that is already 1 scan gone. He's gonna use a second scan. Every scan you do is no meal, by the way, guys. This is so painful. And I think with this, we're gonna be far enough ahead that this game is... Oh, that scan lasted way longer. Okay, not gonna lie. I thought that scan would be way gone already. Maybe a little bit too confident by me. But we're gonna be massively ahead after this. And I'm super excited that this build worked out so well. Let's see if we can kill some units. There we go. Oh, he is gonna find my pylon now. Maybe I can actually sneak past. Let's see. Can we actually sneak past? Yeah, we can. I don't think he realizes the pylon is there chilling in the main, because he's going to the natural. There we go. 4 more SCVs going on. 5? No, not quite 5. Probably make quite a few batteries. His army is actually way bigger than mine. I wanted to be very greedy here, but that's probably not the right choice. He still doesn't realize there's a pylon chilling in his main, I think, by the way, guys. Like, he just can't fathom the idea. Like, I killed the Nexus, right? These are just walking into my base somehow, but no, they're all building there right in front of you. I'm gonna make more batteries, because I really think his only way to win here is just by attacking me with all of his army and killing me. I don't think he can win this game otherwise. If he had killed the Nexus, it would be a different story. I can't believe he still doesn't realize... Kill the pylon! Okay, finally he was gonna get it. I'm starting to get frustrated for him, guys. The pylon is right there. There you go. Finally kills him. But we have 48 workers. And as I was about to say, if he went and killed my Nexus, this would have been a way different story, because my economy would have also really sucked. But now... I'm in a massive lead. I have 48 workers mining. Gonna make a 3rd base. Probably send out one of these work. Maybe I should keep DTs on either side of his base so I can see when he moves out as well. But yeah, remember what I said about the Cyclone, guys? Cyclones are very bad once Blink finishes. Before Blink, they can actually destroy my Stalkers. After Blink, not so much. I mean, I do have to admit, my army is actually very tiny compared to his at this point. So I do need to be a little bit careful with what I'm saying here. His army would definitely still beat mine at this point. Maybe I could actually... Oh, I can... Maybe ruin his day a little bit more and take down that Liberator as it's trying to go across. I'll get charge as well. I had a couple more gates because it doesn't seem like he's actually moving across the map. I'll get a pylon here as a spotter. And then I'll try to spread these Stalkers a little bit. So if he if he sends the Liberator not exactly around the corner, I will still be able to kill it, and there we go. That Liberator is gonna fall. This is a very common Terran mistake, by the way. One that I'm actually very guilty of is when you fly over like a building or something, you think, he probably wasn't looking anyway, you know? We're probably good. But yeah, most of the time they are looking and you just lose the unit for free, so that's unfortunate. He does have a pretty massive army, by the way. My army is actually tiny compared to his, so I should probably stop making workers and stuff now. Let's see, charge. Charge is actually not finished. I am gonna have a Templar. At least I hope I get one Templar so I can just feed back the Raven. That's the plan. Oh, I blinked away too late. I was actually very close there. But yeah, a little bit too late on that. Now, good for me that his army is mostly Cyclones still. I don't really mind losing this base either, so I think I'm just gonna give this one up. And try to walk these probes to the corner of the map where I can take maybe... Oh, actually, I need to warp in really fast before that Nexus goes down. That is my supply after all. There we go. We'll make some Archons. And we're just going to take it very chill here, because I know even if I lose this base, we're going to be completely fine. Let's see, can I kill that? Oh, almost. Okay, that could have been nice if I got that. Now, with my charge being finished, I can probably use these to tank a decent amount. There we go. That one is going to go down. And I mean, if he doesn't micro back, he is just going to lose these. Okay, he has a few siege tanks, or maybe one siege tank there. He's going to target it instantly. But these Archons are going to destroy the Marines. Marines without stim absolutely suck against an Archon. Look at this one Archon just cutting through everything, tanking everything as well. Gonna kill all the Cyclones, and that's gonna be it for our hopeful Terran player. I do have to say he did bring a reasonable amount of resistance there, especially after the start, because we were massively ahead. Well done by him on the push, but in the end we were gonna be too far ahead, and we're gonna be able to close it out with this attack. At least I would hope so. If I'm not, then I'll be kind of disappointed in myself. There we go. That tank is going to fall. Make sure it doesn't shoot by getting up close. Trying to micro these Stalkers. And I don't think he realizes how good my economy really is, because my economy is crazy. I really think, by the way, that he didn't realize that he didn't kill my Nexus. That's the way he's been playing, because he was taking it pretty slow. I don't think he realized my Nexus was actually alive this whole time, and I was mining so much more than him. That's also why he's staying in the game most likely, or he's writing something angry. This does seem like the kind of timing where he would be writing something angry, but no, there we go. And that was a beautiful win, and this strategy is one of the strats I've been wanting to do since the start of this challenge, and it worked so well. The Nexus, followed by the Pylon. For some reason, even one of the best players in the world, Bunny, didn't think to scout. After the Nexus goes down, they will just never think that you made a probe in the Nexus, sneaked into the corner to make a Pylon. If it wasn't for the Pylon, I'll be brutally honest here, guys. I know the strategy looked good, but I would have been absolutely screwed. That Pylon is found. My DTs have to walk across the map. I have no blink. I have no units. I'm absolutely screwed, but the strategy worked out perfectly. Let's go for game number 3. All right, here we go. Another Terran player, 4.6k barcode. Now, I just remembered that at the start of the episode, I said I was going to do hidden bases, and then I also said if I got a cool idea, I would do that anyway, and that's exactly what happened. So now I do feel a little bit stupid. Maybe this is the perfect game to go for a hidden base then. We just tried the coolest strategy against Terran. I'll probably try the strategy again because I really love it, but for now, I'm going to stick true to what I promised at the start and go for some kind of hidden base. Now, I'm not quite sure what the best hidden base is. I was kind of considering going for... Actually, I do need to make the gate a little bit closer, I think. I was considering going for maybe Blink and then just taking a bunch of Nexi across the map, proxy every single Nexus. Not even take my natural at some point. You know, I feel like this is maybe not the way you should be playing StarCraft, but my games do always have themes. As you guys know, sometimes I call it my challenge brain, you know? When I start making Cyclones or BCs, I would just make them into eternity because I feel like that's how I'm gonna play that game, you know? Similar to if I make a hidden expansion, I kind of want to keep it going by only taking hidden expansions as well, you know? So I guess that is something I'm going to try to do this game. Now, we are playing against a Terran. You do always have to be careful against the early harassment and stuff. But here, I'm going to be the one harassing first. Ooh, I did forget to chrono my Nexus there. I'm so used to just spending my chrono on adepts and stuff now for my stupid cheeses that I straight up forgot to chrono my Nexus. Oh, that is really lucky on that SCV there. Let's get a little bit of damage on that one. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna send out a probe now. I do want to play core first, so that's gonna be okay. I want to put on like a decent amount of harassment at least. Let's see if I can do some more damage here. My shields are already healed up. Is there... Oh yeah, wait, there are gold bases on this map. Yes, right. I've been thinking about it. I really wanted to play or have an episode where I just try to take a hidden base at the golds. And this map does have 2 gold bases. Now, there's no rich gas, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'll just take it right there. And then I'll leave. Oh, I didn't even realize. Good thing he was making the factory, because I'll be honest, I wasn't paying attention. I wouldn't even have realized this was a double gas, even though I scouted both of the gases. So double gas does seem to be very popular, which I'm pretty okay with, because double gas with a marine first. Okay, now it's getting a little bit suspicious, guys. That is not a build you usually want to go for, mostly because it's kind of an all-in strategy, really. Like, I'm not even quite sure what the point of the double gas if you wouldn't all-in making a marine first. So I guess we're gonna have to see. I probably don't want to show this worker. I also want to take the other, you know, the other rich gas, though. Now, what tech am I gonna go for here, guys? What would you guys like to see the most? I'm not sure. I feel like I've been playing a lot of Twilight, but it's mostly just because Twilight is very powerful, you know? I think what fits the most is probably a Stargate here. Let's go for a Stargate once, why not? We'll make a Stargate and I'll just send these adepts across the map. Since he didn't go for a Reaper, I should actually be safe in doing just that. I'm just gonna recall a bunch of workers to the gold base here. Now, gold base in PvT are always a bit hit or miss. It's mostly like, if they don't scout it for a while, it's gonna be absolutely insane. If they do scout it, it kind of sucks. But you do need to stay alive for a decent amount. It's not like, okay, right now it's already paying off because I'm mining. Usually you want a little bit more than that. Now, I didn't really consider the possibility that we might be getting proxied, but looking at what he's doing, that chance definitely exists. I think I'll just go for some Stalkers, maybe. You could also go for Hellions. I mean, my base layout is really not efficient, right? Like, I don't have a wall off or anything like that. I don't have a natural to kind of defend my main with. So I'm just going to build a Nexus here already. And then I'm going to go for some Stargate units. Probably take the gas, I think. I kind of like playing Phoenixes. I'm not very good at it, but I do like playing it. And I guess in the end, the enjoyment is very important. Oh, I do want to make a battery against that. Let's see. It might be a little bit late. Should I bring those homies back? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, he's definitely going for some kind of all-in. I do still want to... Oh, he has a tank? Wait, what is he dropping then? Probably some Widow Mines, if I had to guess. Let's see. Yeah, it is Widow Mines, exactly. Can I activate this and actually kill these before... Oh, yeah, that actually works perfectly fine. There you go. Almost all of his units are dead. And now the best part is I can just kill this with the Phoenix. There we go. Do I have enough energy, actually? I am missing a little bit of energy. Let's see if I can... I did forget that I wasn't going to have another Phoenix for a while, I do have to admit. Let's see, can I get that? Oh, it's so close. No, I'm not going to get it this time. That's unfortunate. And I think I'm just going to make a... Okay, I thought I just got my own thingy stuck, but I didn't. Oh, I need to kill this medevac before it scouts that I want to take the other gold base. Now, I know my opponent is doing a one base all-in. I'm still gonna take the gold because it's gonna give me a lot of outplay potential more than anything else. So if I ever have to give up my main, it's not gonna be that bad just because I have the other bases and stuff, right? That is basically my logic here. Now maybe I can go past, obviously. Well, ideally I don't want him to see. Okay, well now he already saw it. What kind of unit should I build with this? I think Stalkers make the most sense. I did just do a slow warp in, that's my bad. That's not very cleanly executed by me. Let's see. Can I make him siege early? He's gonna siege there. Yeah, that is pretty scary. Not gonna lie, guys. This push looks like he could do some real damage here, especially that tank up in the high ground. There's also... Oh, nice. He gave me the Viking for free. He also does have the ability to kill that pylon over there, which would depower my gateways for the most part. That would be very unfortunate. Now, maybe I think it's just a good time to go for this already. I think it makes sense to just try to break it, because he went really deep. I can even stop using these probes. Yeah, he's not covering the tanks at all. You have to cover your tanks, guys. There's a battery now. And because he rushed so deep so fast, didn't protect the tanks. Now we're just going to kill all of these Marines for free. And I think with that, we have gained ourselves a really fantastic lead here. Now I'm actually just going to saturate the gold instantly. There we go. He sees my probe with the gold minerals on them. That is always going to be suspicious. But now we're going to have 2 golds mining. And I don't really know if he can catch up. I'm actually going to go and transfer these as well. And then I'll start rallying back to the main. That seems like a decent idea. Get the gold bases saturated. Just keep spamming Phoenixes. Because Phoenixes are such a snowball unit. Yeah, his idea was good, but he just went a little bit too hard. A really good idea for him would have been, by the way, if you ever do that kind of push, if you play against Phoenix, is to make an engineering bay and start making turrets. Because turrets deal so much damage, you pretty much render the entire army useless here. Now, it seems like he's still just... Oh, he's making mass Vikings now. I mean, I do like the idea, but I'm starting to wonder if he has a hidden base as well. Let's see. Oh, he did find my gold base over here. There we go. I'll just kill that with one Stalker. And I'm gonna do a little bit of a trick here. I'm gonna stasis his mineral line while he's not paying attention. So I'm gonna distract him and then try to get a full stasis on his entire mineral line. That's gonna be pretty brutal, but I'm gonna be excited to see if it works out. Let's try to do some damage here. There we go. We're gonna do some fake damage. And then we're gonna go in with that. There we go. Attack that depot. And then I'm gonna make it right there. Oh, that's gonna be such a big stasis, I think. Look at his SUVs, guys. Oh, no. He has basically no economy right now. That is absolutely brutal. I don't think we can break him just yet, though, because he's really sitting up there with freaking siege tanks and Vikings and stuff. So, oh, he's actually counterattacking. I mean, that is a pretty cool idea. Do I have a recall? I don't. I mean, I'm just gonna kill all these Vikings now. I mean, I do like the idea, but against Phoenixes, you're just gonna lose all the Vikings. He's gonna kill a battery for all of these Vikings, which is just a little bit, yeah, suboptimal, I guess, is the way I would put it. Now let's get charged as well, get these Phoenixes, and now I'm getting ready to end this game. There is a chance that he has a hidden base, but I don't even bother to scout for it because I have 2 golds. There's quite literally nothing he can have that is as good as both of my hidden bases. So let's get another stasis. If this works, guys. Oh, no, he just... Okay. Well, actually, that did do some damage to his own units. Now I can kill a few SCVs with 1 hit. Look at this. And now I'm gonna go in. I think if he didn't... Okay, he did remake the wall, but I think I can still go in for this one. Let's see. Okay, there we go. And now I'm just gonna go for it. I can kill these tanks very fast, I think, with the few workers that he have. Or, sorry, not with the few workers, with the few Phoenixes that I have. I'm just gonna walk straight through. Lift all the important units pretty much. There we go. And I mean, he does have the bunker, but it's just not going to be enough. The bunker is going to go down. I can even lift more of these units. He did make stim. He was really going for a crazy one-base attack here. There we go. Let's get that last Marine. And now I have a few more lifts. I mean, the thing is, he knows I have a gold. I don't think he expected me to have a gold, but then he scouted for it at the end. And now he's just absolutely screwed. He probably thinks he killed a decent amount of workers with his Vikings, but I also have the other gold, my friend. Now, I did forget the macro because I kind of thought, you know, this would be it already, but I guess he's still not giving up. He also has a freaking engineering bailout. What kind of attack was this? Was there a hidden base? He just had it. All right. Well, he did forget to drop builds for a bit, but I was right. He did have a hidden base, but this was a beautiful episode. I feel like every strategy worked out super well, especially the one against Terran with the DTs. I think the game against Protoss was a little bit more questionable, but this game also really beautiful. The hidden expansioner in the gold, it's so strong against Terran. I feel like every time there's a gold base on the map, you'll see the best Protoss players like Hero. And I feel like, who's the other one that I saw try? I don't remember, but like Hero is the best Protoss, so that's all I should say. Try it against Maru, the best Terran, against Bunny as well. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all for the next one. Adios.